Discord link in my bio. It's in the description for most places. But for those of you who can't find it or are too lazy to bother going to look, because I know that's the issue 9/10 of the time, www.discord.gg/CJN friends. Come be a friend, all right? I'm going to be paying more attention to the Discord than I am to any of the platforms that we are on right now, okay? It's not because I don't want to give you guys attention. It's because I want to give my attention to the community that are participating in the contest, and this is about the contest today. This is the post roast. This is me telling people where they did good and where they did wrong, and what they could improve upon. Right. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get started here. Let me pull up the Discord so I can see messages, and we're gonna kick this off. So I didn't really grade where people were after the top like five. I did the top five. I found who was where on the top five, and then I submitted it for payment, just so that I can get that out as quick as possible. Anybody with an honorable mention is, of course, somebody who did pretty good. And we have a lot of honorable mentions because majority of you did really well. Like even this post didn't win, but Kaio did amazing, and it's just there's a couple of issues that prevented him from winning, and it's usually how it goes, right? Like yeah, it's fine for ferocity. I'm gonna allow it to start now so that because if I wait for everybody, then it's just gonna be a forever thing. Like I like we'll figure they'll be able to watch it later on or whatever. They don't have to um they don't have to be here necessarily. But people won, people didn't win, and I'm gonna go over why. So yeah, let's get this kicked off. We've got Kaio. I just went from top of the list to bottom of the list, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then of course disqualified, which is somewhere in the mix here, and I'll mention why they were disqualified. It's kind of obvious though. Like I got sent the link for it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And like if I WTF, then you're probably not winning. Um, just a little fact out. Like you're not gonna win if I have to go like what? But yeah, so Kaio did pretty good with this, right? I'm just gonna go through and pull up all of these because I didn't really care about the threads, right? The threads weren't the main focus of this. This was pretty much just going over these, right? And by these, the merits specifically for those. I wanted you guys to attach them to an actual thread so you weren't just posting for no reason. Um, 'Cause that hurts your algorithm long term. Let's see, where is it? This is the one that I what the fuck done. Why do I have it up twice? That's weird. Okay. Um, one, two, three, four, and five. All right. So we went through this one, right? And when me and okay, no problem, Virion. Actually, I could share the screen here if you're having trouble seeing my camera. Um, we can go over here, blink. There we go. I got it up for you. I'm accommodating, Virion. Don't worry. I help you out there. Um, so I like what he did here. He's got his profile pic here. He's got his name for X. He's got his name for Discord, and he's got like follow and share here, right? If you enjoyed this ride, you know what to do. The shadows were a little weird because there's like shadows here on this and these, but there's no shadow on this. Um, so that was one weird thing for us. And then there's also like a lot of issues with the text. So like a lot of the background messes with the text. I don't know if maybe he could have changed the colors a little bit better or he could have repositioned them, but it would have what's out. You got it, JK? You having trouble? All right. So a lot of my issue ended up being like being able to see the text. I liked the imagery. I liked the background. I liked that, like it shows there's nothing beyond this point. I think that it went really well with that. The problem ended up being a lot of like the layout here. The follow your favorite ghost in the Web3 machine. That's kind of cool how he did it, but like so usually like the follows, like stuff like that. These usually they're positioned a little bit differently on posts. Um, and I can see why he did this to fill in the space here, but you could have done something else. Put this along the bottom. Um, there was some things that you could have done, and there were just better options for us to choose from. And then you also had Kaio down here on the bottom right. Um, but all in all, it was a good post. It came close to the top. This one was like really out there. Just the coloring, the angles on some of the stuff up here, and then like this wasn't angled weird, but this was. Um, for the next stop, the top. Enjoyed this thread? Question mark. There was no real warning to be careful about the next threads from here or next posts from here, not necessarily being safe. So that's one of the things for the final post. It's kind of like warning people, be careful, don't click links. I do like that you added this, but like I is that you? Like is that your profile pic? Is this your logo? If so, like it should be across your page or something. And I actually didn't check that, but like yeah, you have your picture here, you have focus up here. I don't know where this comes into play, and if you're planning on starting to use it, incorporate it into your account a little bit better, right? This has like a little box around it. I would have blended this into the background a little bit better. And same with these. This is kind of blurry. Like I can't really like, and it's got like the watermarks across it too. So that's a little rough. And then on top of that, you've got repost and share here. It's the same thing. So you want to be careful with the image, the things that you use. Web3 lover, Amber, good. All in all, this isn't terrible. It's just like like you can almost see where you did like a background eraser, or you erase something back here, and like it shows a little bit around the edging here. Same thing down here. It looks like you had a background, you erased the background, but it didn't blend properly, so it looks off, and it just generally looks really, really blurry. So like I can't really see what's uh, like it hurts my eyes to look at sometimes, like just with the contrasts and the glows, and yeah, the main thing though is that watermarks. The watermarks really throw me off. But yeah, all in all, not bad. Just you can use some work on it. Put some extra work into it. Get it to a point where it looks really, really good. Repost it in your content section. You don't have to do a whole new thread. Just repost it in the content section, and then we'll be able to go over it again, and we can give you some more advice on what to do or not to do as we go. Right? Like, the contest isn't the end of it. The contest was just a chance of money. Right? Your improvement is your goal every day, trying to get better at what you're doing, better at content creation, better at graphics creation, better at doing threads, better at providing information to your followers and your users. This is all that you're aiming for every day, to improve just by a little bit. And if you improve by a little bit every day, you'll do better than the next person by day 30. You'll do better than the people that came before you by day 60. By day 365, you should be getting paid to do this shit. All right? There's no reason why you can't. It's just building up over time. All right. Um, but yeah, that's Amber's. Um, good effort, Amber. This was King Zone. I don't know if you hear King Zone, but I'm gonna go over yours right now. Uh, just give me a heads up, man. This read a little bit like an advertisement page more than like an end of thread page. A couple issues here. Like you put the thread in front of the D instead of behind it. You put the stop behind it, which you could have actually just resized the end of thread, right? The blurred backgrounds tend to be really rough. I'm not a huge fan of blurred backgrounds. A lot of times it makes the rest of it harder to focus on, not easier to focus on. It depends on what you're using it for. End of thread. You could have left this as like a regular image and just not blurred it out and made this a little bit smaller, this a little bit smaller, so they fit into their sections. And you could have put the thread behind the end of thread text, and it would have looked a little bit better, right? This the gold bar here, you could have shifted this over a little bit to cover up this fully, and it would have looked better. And then you could have shifted this to the left a little bit or whatever. Or and you could have aligned the text a little bit more to the left here. You have like the old Facebook like, comment, follow, share. You have that mixed in with all of this. I would have tried to gear up more towards like the X imagery than the Facebook imagery, because if your main focus is on X, you want to try to brand it towards like an X style. Um, yeah, of course, Oma. I'm happy to. I actually liked yours, Oma. It's just it was. I'll go over it as we get to it. King's owned. You have like, what's your branding here? Like, is this your logo that you're looking at making? Is that how you're gonna do it? If so, if it's a logo that you use, make sure you're branding your page to it. Make sure you're branding everything that you do. What's up, Halo? Welcome back from school. I hope you had a good day. But yeah, like, you have to be cautious of links, end of thread, hit the follow button. You did like the call to actions. You misspelled a little bit here. Interesting content from us. Hit the follow button to get more interesting content from us. You could have centered that here. You could have shifted this over. Like, there's a lot of things that you could have done differently to improve the view of your content here, right? Though it was good work, you're gonna have to refine it. And yeah, that's kind of what we're working on now, right? Like, taking some. This one I liked. The problem is like thread completed and then thread terminated. It's kind of redundant. Oh, come on, do your school. The stop. I like the images here. They really stand out. I like how they're designed. Um, I like yellow. I would have maybe gone with like red or something. I mean, it would have fit with the imagery over here and the colors. Remember to follow. All caps is bad. In a title, it's not so bad, but like random caps words, you could have just put the cap in the case cap case or whatever. But I see a lot of you guys did caps, usually as like titles, which not necessarily a bad thing. Like, the stop here is caps isn't bad. The thread complete here isn't bad as caps, but it's just like the redundancy of it. And then there's no real warning here. There's no real, hey guys, be cautious beyond this point. And that was kind of part of the task. So I also, pretty simple. I like that you kind of branded it towards your brand, which is really good. That's something I enjoyed. Like, yeah, like you've got your branding on. I like that. Um, so yeah, they try to. It kind of feels like it's breaking out of the image though with the banner, so be careful with that too. But it looks good. So, but sadly enough, just really plain, little redundant. I would have put like at Phoenix Graphics here instead of like just Phoenix Graphics. Like, share, notifications. That's good. Um, all in all, a good post, right? Crib, Crib, where are you, bro? Crib. Did Crib actually not show up today because he was feeling discouraged? I'm that boy. I'm gonna have to whoop his ass. I'm gonna have to get him later. His phone's low. All right, I'll give him a pass today. What's
Hello
up, Easy?
everyone, Gian.
Good
Hi.
morning.
Good morning. I do have an event on T-Rise though, so I will not be able to like hang
That's
out here.
fine. I was just saying good morning to you and letting you say good morning to the community.
Good morning,
All right.
everyone.
Maybe that's why nobody showed up, because everybody's busy at other events.
Yeah,
Sorry for
especially during
interrupting
the
you guys,
especially
but my
during
PC is about to die. So I I may just leave here
Oh
abruptly.
my God, Shua, it's either your PC is about to die or your mic's not working.
No, come on, come on.
Jeez, dude.
He's getting roasted. He didn't even participate in the contest. Full of excuses. Yeah, he's getting roasted hard. Even chat's
So,
like, "Ugh."
everyone is against me. Wow,
That's how
wow.
they show their appreciation for you, bro. They love you because they're giving you shit. It's like a Puerto Rican uncle,
Actually,
you know, like.
it's fine. It's
All right. So Cribs, I really liked Cribs, right? The problem is that Crib keeps making the same mistakes again and again and again. So I try to break him out of that, and he's not gonna win if he keeps making the same mistakes. Um, so Crib likes to do a lot, right? And there he goes. Welcome in, Crib. Use that Lastia battery to get roasted, bro. It's time. You came in at the perfect moment. I know Virian texted you or something and said, "Get your ass in here." Um, what's up, girlie? It's nice to see you. All right. So, Crib, sometimes less is more, bro. Sometimes less is more. You have a lot of cool like shadow effects and stuff in here and reflections and stuff like that. The problem is that a lot of them are conflicting. Okay, you have the like share follow, which is good, right? But they're different sizes, right? They don't match up. They're not aligned. Okay, so that's one thing. And then the if you look at the shadows on this one, it's different from this one. It's different from this one. It's different from the direction of these shadows, yet they're in the same orientation. This is going this way while this is going this way. This is going this way while this is going this way. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of conflicting imagery here with the shadows. And then the reflections, you have the reflections and the shadows, reflections and shadows, reflections and shadows. So you've got a lot, and that's something that I would be careful with. If you had gotten rid of the reflections down here and just did the shadows and aligned the shadows right, or even if you got rid of most of the shadows except for like the end, right? That might have looked a little bit cleaner. Um, I got a bling. I don't know where from, but I got a bling. Um, but I love the look of the image, bro. I love the look of the image. I love all of that. You do amazing work. It's just you got to pay more attention to the little details. And that's something that you've consistently had an issue with both your threads and some of your graphics. So I'm giving you a hard time about it for this one. Okay? No, he left. He left. Don't be upset, Crib. Damn it. I'm just trying to help you. But yeah, no, like I love the imagery. I love the creativity of it. I love that he has it branded to his image. Um, I hope he's not upset. It's probably his network. Like I've never known Crib to get upset. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, honestly, because it's tough. I that you know, I think I'm gonna do something special for this though because he like even though he was up there with everybody else. It's just I need to give him a hard time. I need to give him a hard time, bro, because he does so well, and I want to see him grow. I want you to grow, Crib. I want you to grow so much because you're almost like you're up there with like Virion and and like fucking all the other amazing people that we have with like your creativity for your graphics, your creativity for your posts. You're so good, bro. It's just you need to focus on the consistency and the little details because if you don't focus on the consistency and the little details, you're going to let yourself continue to be sloppy with things. Okay? And I don't want that for you. I want you to grow and pursue excellence. And you're almost there. You're so almost perfect that it hurts. Like this is just a really clean, good graphic. But then with all the other stuff that you added in there, it becomes sloppy because everything is conflicting. Yeah, up there like Virion. Virion does amazing work, bro. Like Virion's work is crazy. And it's one of the reasons why she wins so much. If you did half as good as Virion did, Shua, you'd win more in life. No. um, but yeah. Halo, Halo, time to get roasted, girl. Um, it's cool, it's nice, but it's a lot. Like it's like you slapped everything that you could onto the page. A lot. Um, yeah, she submitted. Yeah, and that's the thing. It looked like a scrapbook. I like how you added everything in here. It's just it's hard to pick out anything. Like it's hard to give my attention to any one part because there's so much going on in so many places. And then you did this here, and then you had these here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of redundant there. Um, this end of thread, like this, almost feels like you want to live in their head for free. Like if you had taken this, right, put it in the middle, expanded the curve of this to go over this, right, and then put the camera in the middle on top here, like right in between the hearts, it would have felt a little more cohesive, and everything would have been in one place for me to like really absorb, right? With it being all over the place like this, my mind is like, where the fuck am I looking? You know? And then you have Halo Desiree over here, which is cool. You have your name Halo up here too, though. Like, it's just a lot for somebody to really absorb, right? All right, JK, catch you later. It's good. It's just it's a little messy. I got a message on something. I didn't see your message. Come join the Discord and chat here because apparently my streaming software doesn't like telling me what messages I've gotten. Discord.gg or discord.com/CJN friends. We're in the stage. You're welcome to come in here and chat. We're accepting conversation all the time. You're welcome to come up on stage and hang out. I'm just gonna try to get through as much of these as I possibly can today. All right. So yeah, redundancy, avoid it as much as possible. Try to organize stuff a little bit better. You could still use all the cool little paper clips and stuff like that. You could have mixed it up in here or something like that. Like putting the halo on the shadow would have looked really cool. Um, and then you could have added a little shadow effect behind it too. There's just a lot of options that you had here to like cohesively put this together, and the scrapbooking like looks cool, but it's also very like helter skelter. It's very all over the place. So though we liked it, it didn't win. It's creative. It's cool. It's just it needed tidying up for sure. So good effort. Try to bring the whole image together though. The next time you do it. Yeah, I like it though. I think it's cool. It's just it was all over the place. Velocity. Where's velocity? Is velocity here? No, velocity's not here. Velocity's not here today. Okay. So, velocity. What signature is this? Because that does not look like velocity. That looks like VHO. Like it's cool. It looks clean. It looks like VHO, and then you have another one up here, and it looks like VHO. Like Volt. Does that say Volt? No, it's got to be VHO, bro. Like, look, it's VEHO up here. It's got to be VHO. What is VHO? And it's TM trademark. Like, do you own the trademark VHO, bro? Like, is that your thing? I'm confused. and it like I see the branding here. I like how you did kind of tried to do the grayscale stuff and everything, but like it's just too much black in my vihosity. Um, but like I like how you tried to grayscale it out, but it's just too much like white on black and black on black. It's very like muted. The whole it's velo. It looks like VHO, bro. Because it comes up like this around and then it loops. For it to loop like this rather than just come off, it looks like an H. Bro, it looks like an H. Who doesn't see the H there? Bro, really? It looks like an H. I know cursive writing, bro. I need VHO in cursive, please. Cursive text generator. Let's go. VHO, right? Below. See, usually if you do the L, the L, it does kind of look like an L from this one. But like if you do the L, it would go up and through the O, right? So like, look. So like, if I'm doing right a V, an E, an L, right, and then an O, right, you wouldn't have the hump with V, E, H, O, right? Like I now, mind you, I would probably fail fucking cursive because I haven't done cursive since fucking elementary school. All right, but an L and an H has a fucking hump. Damn it! It looks like an H because there's a friggin' hump. All right, but I do like. Yeah, we need Velocity to come and defend himself for my poor cursive skills. All right. Yes, he is now VHO from now on. He's not Velo, he's VHO. All right. So, like it reads good. It's just it's very muted. Like and the whole message being like down in the corner like this, you could have done the signature at the bottom. You could have done any number of things, but the signature takes the prime view on this, right? And like the message seems like off on the side, whereas the message should be the primary thing. It should be catching. It should grab your attention and be like, hey, don't look past this point for links. That's what that should do. It should scream at you. And this is kind of like very muted. Uh, like yeah. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I like how like his thought pattern went with it, but like it's also very mute. It's not eye catching enough to like be a warning in my opinion. All right, ferocity. Here you are. I love like it feels like a game trailer almost, right? I like the imagery and stuff. I don't like the blurred backgrounds. I really don't like blurred backgrounds. You lose a lot of the message here, and you lose a lot of the coolness of the image. I think it would have been nice had you maybe taken the butterflies and put them on like a sky blue background in their own right, but you blurred them up in the background and made it harder to read some of the text. Um, I would have like put some images here to maybe like the fuck is that? What are you posting here? Why is he trying to eat his camera? What is that? Halo? I'm confused. But yeah, so I like how you did like the warning here, but you could have done this in like yellow or red or something, right? Is that you? That's not you screaming. Come on now. You're screaming? But like yellow or red, something to catch attention, to draw attention to this, right? I would have highlighted this with some sort of imagery, or maybe like a background or something, like a little white like bubble or something, like end of thread, want a continuation. Like there's a lot of options that you could have done to like take away the muteness of the background, or the confliction of the background, and that was part of where it was. Um, I like the imagery. I like where you were trying to go with it, but I think a lot of it was that you ended up muting your message and muting the imagery at the same time by having them conflict this way with the blurred background. Um, and also, it looks a lot more like Facebook than it does look like X. So just be careful with that. And this is off a little bit. I would have made it a little bit smaller and aligned the top of this with the top of these, just to say. But yeah, good effort. I liked it. This one, Caesar Chris. This one felt very AI generated and very like simple. It was nice. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was good enough to win. This one I had a problem with because it's Caesar Chris is not his name for one. Very AI generated image, right? You can see like the little hold on, open in a new tab. You can see like the little like sprites here. There's like telltale signs of AI generation here. It's Caesar Chris is weird to me because that's not his actual name. And then on top of that, Web3 gig community moderator. Like I don't why Web3 gig? Why not just put community moderator under there and leave it centered? Um, that's kind of off for me. Um, moderator and gamer. Follow for more. This is off to the left. This is taking up space. This could have been down here. And then top it off, there's no warning. There's no prompting, like end of thread. Like be careful with any links or anything beyond this point. A lot of this is to warn people and save people from clicking spam or scam links. So if you're not hitting that messaging, that's kind of one of the requirements that we had. So yeah, didn't win. Oma, Oma, where are you, Oma? Are you still here, Oma? That's awesome, Shua. Is that you, bro? Is that you? Hi, Oma. I like how you put your PFP here, right? And how it connects to your profile, right? You gotta get a new banner at some point, realistically. But I like how it connects. I felt like you had a lot here, and you had too many like exclamation points. The glitch text doesn't usually look really good. Um, what do you mean I'm loud? I'm always loud, bro. This is my life. You didn't have to do follow my socials here. So what I would have done was I would have gotten rid of this. I would have left this, or maybe lined it on the bottom, right? Or lined it just above these. Or, yeah, you could have done something along those lines. Share, comment, like. That's good. They're a little out of line. You could have lined these up a little bit better. Like if you look at it, the line goes right into the like. So a lot of it is like resizing. In Canva, it's actually really easy and it's still free to resize elements that you're adding. Okay? So let's go over here. Let's go over here. I'm just gonna take a random thing. Do I have any elements in here that I can resize? No, it's just the image. Fuck. All right, I gotta find a new one. Where is it? Projects. Projects. This is mine, so I should have all the elements here, right? So you can go in here, right? Go into edit and adjust, right? Oh, wait, maybe not. All right. Info. All right. So this one's not as easy as I was saying because these are their own images. All right. Let's see. Show element timing. No. Escape. Escape. Undo. Fucking A. Hide element timing. There we go. Info. Add to folder. Recent. All. Your projects. Create new. Assets. Right? Now, I want to be able to edit this, right? Or actually, no, position. Here we go. Perfect. This is what I was looking for. Bye, Shua. So, position, right? And now when you switch images, it shows all the positions, right? So the x-axis is top to bottom, y-axis is left to right, right? Height and width are the things that you want to focus on, right? So height, let's say I want it at 90 or 30, right? Or, fuck, that's too small. Let me do fifth. Let's do 80. So we'll do 80, right? And then let's do 80 here, right? And then let's do 80 here. Now, if you look, they all look like they're different sizes still, right? Which sucks because they are different sizes. So let's do, because they're different shapes technically, right? So let's do 100. Let's do 100. And let's do 100. So you can end up playing around with this and making it work, right? Where they all look like they're similar sizes and lined up good. But a lot of these positionings and width and height are going to be easier for you to manipulate them, right? Along the same lines rather than trying to get them perfect by using these buttons or this function, right? Now I set one image to look the way I want it to look or the size that I want it to look, right? And then positioning, you could even do this. Like if you know you have a 1920 by 1080, right? From top to bottom, or top to bottom it's 1080. From left to right it's 1920, right? So like if I want to section them off, what's let's see, calc 1920 divided by 4 is 480, right? So this one I'm going to set to the y-axis of 480. Or nope, shit. So it's the x-axis, 480, right? And then shit, I double clicked it. Why did I double click it? Damn it. And then we're gonna do the x-axis of 660. Nope. 480 and 480 is 960. Sorry, 960. And then we can do this one at what's 960 plus. I'm not mathing right now. Hold on. Plus 960. 1440, right? So now we're going to add this one to 1440, right? And we space it out better. And it looks more even, right, guys? Like you can see the spacing a little more clearly. Um, One of the reasons why we recommend you like hugging against the images is so that you can keep a good tight box to reposition and change up the sizing and stuff like that too. So that helps. Um, but yeah, so now I can zoom out and it looks like it's evenly spaced across the page, right? Another thing is like duplicating. If you can duplicate an image, like if you're using the same image on the top here and you don't want to just add another image in and have it look weird and different, you just duplicate the image, right? And then you use like the guidelines that they have to space things, and you can use the guidelines that they have to line them up so that everything lines up perfectly, right? And then you create a pattern and a sense of uniformity and neatness to your images, um, that you wouldn't otherwise get. So yeah, Oma, you can do stuff like that. Um, what I would have done probably is I would have taken this text and I would have centered it, right? Or like done center text because it's all leaning left here, and it leaves a lot of blankness here. Um, you could have resized these a little, spread them out a little bit better in between here. Like you could find out what this point is on your or on your x-axis, and then you can spread them out on your x-axis, and you give yourself a chance to like bring this area together. You have this here. You have your image here, which takes up a good portion of the screen, and it fills, right? And then you have this here, which fills. This is kind of small, and the glitch effect is an effect. It doesn't look that great. So I would have been careful with that. You could have centered this, and it would have filled up this area a little bit better, especially if you moved it down a little bit. And then I would have removed just some of the extra exclamation points. One exclamation point is usually good. Um, Not all of them need exclamation points. You can highlight different things with different colors. There's other ways to do it without using the exclamation points. And then you also missed a space here, which looks a little weird. Um, so yeah, remove like the follow my socials, rearrange the follow my socials, play around with these things. And this is something that I tell you guys every time. Play around with these things because the more you play around with them, the more chance you get to see how things look and you can decide whether or not you like them. You don't have to just set it the first time you set it and forget it. Play with things. And that's the same thing that I tell you with your threads. Play with them. The more you play around with it and the more you look at it and see, well, maybe it'll look good like this, maybe it'll look good like that. It's the same thing that other people do when they come and see your page and they say, oh, that looks pretty cool, but you know what? This is a little off. Or this is I don't know if I really like this, or this doesn't really catch my attention. It's a chance to improve, Oma. You did really good. You ranked up there pretty high with everybody else. It's just like a couple of things threw me off, and you'll get there. And we're gonna do more and more stuff like this, and we're gonna see you improve 1,000-fold. I look forward to it. Um, so yeah, this one was my what the fuck. Like I have no idea what you guys were doing here, or what this guy was doing here. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea what this guy was doing here because I got sent this link and I was like, wait, why is somebody using my name? Not only did they use my name and turn me into a game, they made all these weird promises about the game. So apparently, I'm giving away 1,000 pre-registration Resh Blade weapon skins. Like, bro, I kid you not. When they sent me this link, I was like, what is going on? Why would you do this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can handle the difficulty level of me, Garly. Um, every X before me hasn't been able to handle it. I don't know if anybody can. I'm like master level difficulty. There's it just doesn't work. Um, hey Crib, what's up, bro? But yeah, this guy didn't follow the directions. This guy like randomly GPT'd me into being a video game. I'm just extremely confused and a little disturbed because this is the first time I've had this happen to me, and I don't like it because it looks like I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. Like I'm confused. I am just confused why anybody would do this for the contest that we we had. It just doesn't make any sense to me what happened here. So yeah, Marze, you were disqualified. You will not pass go. You will not collect $100. You will go straight into the abyss of submissions bin. Like I have no idea what you were thinking. It looks cool. I like the sound of it, but it's definitely not what I asked for, bro. Um, I'm never cease to be amazed. Like every time somebody surprises me, and it's not always in a good way, and this was definitely not in a good way. Jay, Jay, I like the creativity. I like that you used like the GTA feel to it. This was a little much. You didn't really need this, especially where it was by itself. You could have done this over the Stay Sharp, like made them smaller and kind of like outline the Stay Sharp. I would have centered this info. I would have centered this, right, and it would have probably looked better. Follow, like, share, bookmark, stay ready for the next drop. Like I like how you put everything on the bottom right, bottom there. I like how you used your own like little emojis rather than using like the like search function and having to fight through all of the premium stuff. Like you did this very smooth. I didn't like this. You got to watch out with your backgrounds, okay? Watch out with your backgrounds because this blended into the background. So that was a little funky here, right? Um, thread completed. Thread still looms. I liked how you did this. You made sure that they were lined up. The sizing is a little different on the bubbles though, and you can see that. And that's where things like position comes into play and duplication, because you could have easily duplicated the one and pasted it, right? And then you could have lined it up right with your text, and it would have looked uniform, perfectly uniform. So like Control D, right, is your friend here. But otherwise, you made them line up pretty good. I like the scams links lurk in the shadows slash comments. I would have left out the comments. I would have just said scam links lurk in the shadows, and you kind of get the yeah. No, bro. I got my name from me. I created this name. There's no such thing as Taurus Rush out there before me. I am 1000% OG Taurus Rush. All right? That's me. There's no game. There's no story. There's no anything. It's Taurus Rush, and that's me. All right? Nobody else out there but me for Taurus Rush. All right? That's it. Yeah, bullshit, girly. Bullshit. There's no other Taurus Rush out there but me. There might be some imitations, but I'm the original. All right. So, I like this, and that's why you got fifth. Now, at the end of this, I'm going to be saying something because I had a really hard time with deciding, right? And I feel like I was being a little unfair to one person in particular, and we're gonna rectify that, okay? Because I can rectify that because I'm the guy. So yeah, authority. I like this. It's really clean, right? It's really clean. It's a little wordy, but I like how you followed a theme. You have like a really premium feel look here to it. This is the final post in this thread. It's almost monotone though because of the white, right? So like differentiating it a little bit, maybe putting in some imagery or something along the lines, because otherwise all you have is like text and your image here, and it feels really blank up here because of the same text being across it, right? What you could have done was you could have taken authority rights and put it up here. You could have made this a little bit smaller and put some exclamation points or something on both sides of them. Yeah, right, girly. Yeah, right, girly. Trying to make me 51? Is that what it is? Oh, I had to. Yeah, 100. Well, I mean, I've had it so long now, Jay, that I it's kind of like a poor man's copyright at this point because I've had it across all my channels. I've had it across all my graphics and stuff like that. I have receipts for when I started what accounts and when I changed names and shit like that. Like I have my name secure. And yeah. Anyway, but I really liked what you did here. I like that you included the multibank IO profile because you did it on multibank for that one specifically. You had this over your image here rather than behind it, which was nice, showing that you're kind of in the background. You didn't go crazy with like all the effects and stuff. You didn't go crazy with like a bunch of cap locks and stuff. You had your follow me and your different locations. They line up really well, except for the Discord. The Discord could have been a little bit different, okay? And this is the final post in the thread. This felt like it was supposed to be like a rotating banner, like a moving banner. Yeah, man, for sure. Play with those features, bro. They're your best friend. This is the final post in the thread. This felt like it should have been like rolling across the screen, and I like that feeling. But with it being stationary, it looks kind of bland. Like it looks kind of like excessive and repetitive. So I like I instead of using the slashes, I would have used the pipes. Right? I definitely would have used the pipes because this feels like slashes. Bye, Easier. Have fun. The pipes would have looked so much smoother. These almost look like backslashes, and it just looks weird. Pipes, straight pipes, would have looked a lot better. Um, but yeah, otherwise, really good, really smooth, really sleek. It hits the point right. You've got your like, share, bookmark. Bookmarks are important for impressions. They give you a lot better of a score than like likes or shares. So this would go a long way if you get more people to bookmark. If you get more people to bookmark, you get more people to like comment, repost. These are important things. And I see you down there, Authority. So I see that you're hearing me, which is good. But yeah, it's a little monotone with just the all white text here, and it's a lot of text. So I would have kind of like tried to differentiate on this side a little bit more, or maybe like move this up here. Give it something to draw the attention to this area instead of like just blurring the whole area together because it's all one thing, right? So yeah, I can't hear, I can't see, I'm just tired. So go get some rest, Virion. Jeez, bro. All right, Mayor Cliffs. So these two are creativity based, right? And like I like how they did the thread, right? Like drawing your attention down to the left and down to the right for the arrows and up and up. Like it's kind of like, hey, focus here, right? What for authorities? Yeah, no, definitely of this thread for sure. Of this thread would have been a little bit better too. The wording. So like this one, end of thread. You've reached the end, but not the finish line. Mayor Cliff, it's branded to his image. It's branded to his image. It's got his name here. It's got the glow effect, which is okay because it matched the glow effect up here. It's like really loud, and it draws your attention. And yeah, let me guess. You had a couple of issues trying to change your name to my name, huh, girly? um, yeah, we said it that way. So you've reached the end, but not the finish line. Creating, evolving, winning. You know why I like this, even though, yeah, I do that on purpose. We set it up that way so that we can't have a bunch of people trying to scam people. You almost got yourself quarantined because you tried to change your name to it. But yeah, the only reason why I allowed all the caps is because they were all caps in the whole thing. There's a pattern, and it doesn't look terrible. There's a pattern, and it looks good. Um, this I didn't like because you have the repost and the share here. Follow, like, I didn't really like this wasn't terrible though, and it's just a little out of line. Like this one's a little lower than the rest of them. But I generally like how the eyes matched kind of the glowing embers in the background. The glow of the end of thread draws your attention and tells people to um, basically pay attention to what we're saying here, right? So I like it. It's creative. It's fun. It's eye catching. It's what we wanted um, to warn people, kind of, that there's nothing further. And he didn't actually put like be careful with anything beyond this point, but you've reached the end, but not the finish line. So like it's kind of saying that you're coming to your end of thread here. Um, we're gonna move up to the next one, end of thread, or maybe it's just the beginning. Be cautious of any links past this point. Like, share, follow for more. Virion, always creative. Um, the fake one, goofball. Um, so yeah, this one I really liked. The only problem I had with it, Virion, was like the pink of the text is a little weird. Pink doesn't really feel like that attention grabbing. Maybe if you had done red, yeah, Cliff, I definitely would add like a line in here somewhere. Maybe like move your mayor Cliff up here or something, and underneath it be like, hey, um, make sure that you're not clicking links beyond this point. That's something that I graded other people heavily on, and I like your creativity and your image here kind of drew me in a little bit better than some of the other posts, and that's kind of why I didn't grade you as hard as that, as hard on that aspect. But definitely, you want to put that warning in there. You want to warn people, okay? End of thread. Really, like you could have moved yourself over here onto the D and had your legs like draped over the A, and it kind of would have looked a little bit better. Like pushing yourself off to the end. End of thread kind of could have been like like a darker red or something like that. The pink is a little off. It looks a little weird, the pink, but it's not bad. Follow for more is a little off. I would have just put follow, and it kind of would have been better size wise because it feels like this one overpowers the other two and kind of creates a little weird spacing. So what I would have done was I would have moved the like over to the end here, right? The share in the middle and the follow to the end here, right? So we got that. And then we got the be cautious of any links after this thread. Stay sharp. It's creative. It gives the warning. It tells you to like, follow, and share. You have your name here. It shows the imagery for the stories that you're creating. You really kind of tied yourself into this image and this image into everything that you're doing. So that's one of the reasons why I really liked what you did. And yeah, and then Dev took first because Dev had just a really clean, well aligned, simple post that did everything that we asked for, right? He's got it branded to himself, which mind you, Dev is now this image. Dev, you are not changing this image for how long again, Dev? What did we agree on? How long? Dev. 6 months, exactly. You're not to change your brand for 6 months, okay? Because you've changed it 3 times in 3 months. You're not allowed to change it for 6 months, okay? Make sure you keep on that, because I will fail you on the next contest if I see a different brand within 6 months. How's that? I would have been like, look, I wanted to give the winner to this guy, but I don't know who he is. Okay? So I can't give the winner away because I can't recognize him anymore. And that'll be the that'll be the pattern. Um, but it's sometimes less is more, guys. He has these aligned really well. He has the shapes set up really well. Feel free to connect with me on, and he shares his platforms, right? He's got the final post. The thread ends here. Any links beyond this point are dragons in disguise, right? You could have left out the don't click, right? You could have put the thread on its own line centered, and then you could have put this on the second line centered, and that would have improved the look. I feel like it would have improved the look a lot, right? Um, but it's just clean. It's clean. It's simple. It's got the call to actions. It's got the warning. You could have highlighted the warning maybe a little better, but otherwise, it's kind of exactly what we wanted, dude. Oh, Virion, why? You should be able to hear me on X, dude. Just hop on X. I feel bad for you, Virion. It doesn't have to be a lot of work though, Oma. It doesn't have like if you look at this compared to I'm gonna call you out, Halo. If you look at this compared to Halos, this is confusing. This has a lot going on. It doesn't draw the attention to the points where you really want to draw the attention to, right? What? 10K? What are you talking about? Don't start. I'll time your ass out. Get out of here. Oh, don't start messing with me, girly. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, like just less is more sometimes. Like simple, straightforward, clean. The images look good. I like how it's almost shadowed. There aren't like weird shadows on everything. I like it's smooth. You don't have to go above and beyond with what you're doing with the graphics sometimes. Sometimes a really smooth, clean graphic looks great. And that's what he did. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, congratulations, Dev. Congratulations, Virion. Congratulations, Mayor Cliff. Congratulations, Authority Rights. Congratulations, Jay. And we're missing one of our friends here. And I wanted to say that I'm going to do something that I don't typically do, right? And I feel like I've been a little excessively hard on him lately. But Crib did have a really good image. Crib was up there with Cliff and Virion with his creativity and his branding being on point and stuff like that. He did do a little more and not like he could have toned it down. Sometimes less is more, right? But he did what I asked of him, and I'm gonna give him a set of $5 for this one because he deserves it. Even though I didn't want to rank him in the top ratings, I do think that he did really good job with it, and I think that he deserves a reward for his effort, even though I didn't put him in the top five. So he's gonna get a $5 winning along with Jay, and I'm gonna get that taken care of. So he really deserves it. Cribs improved so much, and like I feel like I give him a harder time more than anybody because like I want to see him progress and do better. So I'm gonna give him 5, just because. It's not a lot. It's something to say thank you for participating and for doing amazing work, even though I'm giving you a lot of shit for the stuff that you're producing. I'm going to give him a harder time every time. Oh, give you a harder time? You need some thick skin, girly? Don't worry, I got you. I have no problem being hard on people. Maddox gives me a hard time about this all the time because he's like, dude, be easier on them. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to be harder on them. Because honestly, as much as it sucks to get criticism and to feel like you should have won when you didn't. I'm going to be hard on you because I want to see you progress. That we don't get better by not having pressure. We don't grow without having to face adversity. We don't if we won every time, we slow our progression. We don't progress better. As much as that seems counterintuitive, yes, we can get discouraged and fall off. That's entirely possible. But I'm going to be a pain in the ass to you guys consistently. I'm going to expect you guys to produce. And I'm going to be fucking lighting a fire under your asses all the time for it. Because I think that all of you have done amazing work. I think everybody here that produced something except for this one, because this one was kind of like AI generated, and Mr. fucking Taurus rushed the game. These two are the only two that I don't think put effort into it. Because this was all AI generated. This was all AI generated. Like there was zero effort here. You didn't even use Canva, bro. Like you didn't even use Canva. You just produced AI generated slop to try to win a fucking contest. And that's not how we roll here. Okay? I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but I'm being real with you. I don't want AI generated garbage. I want you to put a real like at least somewhat of an effort into it. Putting a prompt in is not it. Okay? Going to Canva and putting a little bit of fucking like this, I would have rated higher than those two. And this is garbage in my opinion. Okay? I just did a quick mock up for you guys so that you guys could see what I'm expecting. Good. Good, Isaac. I expect it. I want to have a hard time grading these. Because if I have a hard time grading these, it means that you all put in some genuine effort and actually tried and are working to improve yourself and your platforms. Okay? That's all I expect from you guys. That's all I want from you guys. I want to see you guys trying. Because putting in at least a little bit of effort will go a very, very long way. You don't have to have the best page in the world. You don't have to have the best content out there. There are people out there that have grown to these levels 10K, 20K, 100K, and they produce garbage on the timeline again and again. All right? We have macro creators that are just posting AI generated shit constantly. And I'm not happy with it. Ferocity, if you give it a minute, I'm going to take the snapshot. We've got 4 minutes, guys, and I'm going to take the snapshot. So at 55 mark, I'm taking the snapshot. So I see Varion got in. Make sure that you guys are here, because if you're not here, you're not getting into the duck race. You're asked out. I'm taking one screenshot, and that's it. I'm taking one screenshot of the lobby here, and whoever's not part of it is going to miss out. Whoever is part of it is going to get a chance to win. I'm like, yeah. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, because I want to give Ferocity the chance to go charge her battery. I don't want her to, because she's been here since the beginning, and she's here all the time. So I don't want you to miss out, Ferocity. I say thank you to the people who are loyal and who are consistently here and a strong part of the community. So yeah, you don't have to be here for the duck race. You just have to be here for the snapshot. Hell yeah, thank you to you too, girly. Thank you to everybody here. I appreciate all of you. All right. Yeah. Oh, don't mention me. You mentioned you, so I mentioned you. Okay. What's up, Mimo? What's up, Pearl? I see everybody coming in for the Givey Gobbly. Um, you guys all show up the moment that I'm giving something away. She is blushing. Yes, she is. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Take the snapshot. And then we'll do the duck races in 5 while ChatGPT organizes the list of names for me. I'm starting to use AI so much more, guys. Like, it's so awesome to have the ability to do things quicker without needing to like put a shit ton of effort into it. The only problem with AI is that you have to be careful that you're not being told shit that's wrong. That's the biggest issue with AI that I find. So, what do you guys think about a AI article for this week? And I'm thinking an article this time. Not a thread, an article. Do you guys remember the difference between articles and threads? Because Monday, if you remember, we went over AI. Up, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left to the snapshot, guys. Make sure you're in here. Yes, you're going to be able to use Medium or X articles. So if you have X Premium, you can write an article directly on X. MTN, please? What do you mean MTN? We've got 69 people. It's time for the snapshot. Oh. I'm taking the picture now. That's it. You guys are done. Oh, really? People joined in just as I started taking the picture. 71. That's it. No more. No more. It's taken. That's the list of names. Okay, guys? Yeah, I have no idea what MTN is as a provider. If anything, it sounds like what T-Mobile used to be for us, because T-Mobile used to be like really shitty. All right, Veracity, I'll catch you later. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with us and killing your battery every time. Gotta get you a new phone, girl. Let's see, ChatGPT. Unable to load conversation. Why? Oh, because I'm not logged in. Why am I not logged in? There we go. I'm now logged in. Where is my community list of Discord names? Here we go. I need another list based off this image in the same format. Bang. GPT, save me. Hey, Justice, it's nice to see you in here. You don't usually come and hang out for the events. Welcome in, buddy. I see a couple of names I haven't seen before. Pavan, William Lilly. I think I've seen you once or twice, but you haven't really hung out too much. I've seen a few of you guys in here, and I haven't seen a few of you. So, welcome in for all of our new friends who are joining us. If you like the stuff, feel free to come and hang out more. If you don't like the stuff, feel free to come in for the rewards. Just make sure you're here for the snapshot. Otherwise, you're asked out. Um, but yeah, I'm happy to host for you guys 3 days a week. We have To the Moon tomorrow with Caesar. So I actually have to get with Caesar and see what he thinks about tomorrow's event and what we're doing. And I also need to add it to the event list so that you guys can click interested so that it reminds you when it happens, okay? Okay, some of these come out really weird, but I know who is who just based off of the name generally, which is fine. Um, wait, who the fuck is Bassie? Oh, Bassie is a name that's on there. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I didn't see them in here. That's why I was wondering. Why does it keep jumping me all the way up there? Bassie? Bassie was in here. Wow. Okay. I didn't see them. Oh, I see you, buddy. Yeah. I was just looking because I was like, wait, I don't remember a Bassie being in here, but I see you. Um, Lizzie? I just want to make sure that I've got the right names. That's all it is. Azura, Ferocity, Jay. There's a couple of names that like like were created really weird. So yeah, you do write really well, girly. I don't know why you would be worried about articles. So all right, we're gonna do the ducks. Let's do the ducks. Ducks, ducks, duck, duck, goose, duck, duck, goose. Let's go, duck race. I'm gonna get rid of these because they tend to bug the thing out. All right, I'm almost there. Bear with me, guys. Looks like I got everybody. 71 names. We're ready to go. All right. So, let's go and figure out, are we doing Duck Race of Death or Duck Race of Life today, guys? We've got 71 names. There's a lot. You can't see my screen now. That's weird. Change stream. Tire screen. Share screen. There we go. Okay. All right. So, are we doing Duck Race of Death or Duck Race of Life? Duck Race of Death or Life. We're going to do. Ah! I'm dropping shit. 1 is for death, and 2 is for life. Because you weren't there for the snapshot then, Solo. If you didn't come out in this picture up here, then you weren't there. And that's like I said the snapshot was happening at a certain time, and if you missed it, you missed it, buddy. You'll be able to try for tomorrow or the next day. Let's see, Solo, where are you? Yeah, because I got this image here, and if you're not showing up on it, then you weren't there, buddy. And I don't see you on the image, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, bud. Next time, just be here like a minute or two before. Okay, thank you. My uncle's wife made me some food. Woohoo! Let's go, guys. So we're getting ready for the duck race. It looks like I'm doing duck race to death because you guys hate me. Um, all right, let's do some duck race of death, guys. Let's do some duck race of death. Um, yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do it for 3 seconds. We're gonna shuffle this up. Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? All right. Anyway, um, let's go, guys. Ready, steady, and Let me hear some quacks in the friggin' chat. I want to hear some quacks. I want to hear some quacks. Where's the quacks? Where's the quacks? I won't start it until I get some damn quacks. Quack for your ducks. Ready, steady, and quack. And it looks like Token Secret is out of the race. Let's see. Next one up. Who's running themselves out? We're starting up. Quack, quack. Ian is out. Sorry, Ian. Better luck next time. Who do we got? We've got Ela Aria running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, buddy. Who do we got? We've got Emmy. No, Emmy. Emmy needs to start participating in competitions, damn it. Justice, you are out, my friend. Better luck next time. Who do we got next? We've got Water. Water running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, buddy. And it looks like Hodge is not winning today. Better luck next time, Hodge. Sorry, buddy. Who do we have now? Naman. Naman, you are out. Sorry, friend. And we've got Blake Avery running themselves out of the race. Who's up next? We've got Cars. William Lilly almost running themselves out really quick, too. That was close. Mubang 4 running themselves out of the race, saving Virion from a pathetic loss. And we've got Taco. No, Taco is not winning today. Not Tuesday. Not your day. And we've got Bassie running themselves out of the race. Sorry, Bassie. Better luck next time. And we've got Pearl running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, Pearl. Who do we got next? We've got Jay. Jay, you did not win. Sorry, friend. And we've got Fred. Fred, you are out, buddy. What do we got? What do we got? We got Mimo. No luck, Mimo. Better luck next time. Karina has run themselves out of the race. Who do we got next? We've got Girly. Girly, you are no longer with us. Sorry, Girly. Better luck next time. And we've got Mr. Ken running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, Ken. And we've got Lily Umo running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, Lily Umo. And we've got Pager no longer in the running. Better luck next time, Pager. Who do we got next? We've got Pavan running themselves out. Better luck next time. Ren, you just ran yourself out of the race, buddy. Better luck next time, friend. And we've got June. You're no longer in the race, June. Good luck. We'll see you next time. Dude, you're out, buddy. Better luck next time, friend. What do we got? We've got Axel Gilberto running themselves out of the race. Who's next? Who's going to eliminate themselves? Oma. Better luck next time, Oma. Who do we got? We've got Tauntaun running themselves out of the race. Better luck next time, buddy. And Victoria running themselves out of the race. Who do we got? Who do we got? We've got too many more people. Monday, you're out, buddy. We got too many people left. Too many more names to scream. Moyes, you are out today, friend. Who do we have next? We've got Chloe. Chloe, you are out of the race. Better luck next time. We've got Annie. Annie, better luck next time, Annie. Lindang, you are out. Who do we got next? We've got Marimo. You are no longer in the running, buddy. Next up is Isaac. Isaac, you stole the loss from somebody else. Ferocity, you are out. You're not here. Now you're officially out of the race too. Siege, CZ, you are out, my friend. Who do we have next? And we've got Leoton. You were running yourself out of the race. Sorry, buddy. We've got Shilkai. Uh-oh, you're out, buddy. Sorry. And yes, congratulations, Crib. Prasi, you are out. I decided that I would give you $5 as well, even though you didn't come top 5. I think that you did really amazing with your graphics. I think that you made a few errors, and I think that I ended up judging you too harshly on those errors, honestly. So I think that you did deserve at least a 5th place prize. So I gave you 5th place along with Jay, basically. So you won $5 as well. Make sure that you have your BEP20 address in the ticket for me. Derek James, you are out, buddy. Who do we have next? We've got so many people left. Why am I still having to yell? Damn you all with the duck races of death. I blame you. It's your study. You are out, friend. Better up. Ethan Bruno, you are out, buddy. Next one up is Bang Soon. Next one up is Tijani. You have run yourself out of the race. The next one up is Virion. You are no longer in the running. As you are out, who do we have next? Better look next time. Mayor Cliff, you were out, friend. You won the contest. You did not win the race. Die, you are out. You have died. Your duck is dead. Naroff, you are out of the race, buddy. Next one up is Potato. Who do we got? We got UDM. You are out, my friend. Next one up is Annie. You are no longer in the running. Let's see. We've got Hazel Nova. Better luck next time. We have Pluto Sun. You are out of the race, friend. Next one up is Mark the Great. You are out this time. Better luck next time, brother. See you, friends. Yes, you are out. Dev, you are out. Sorry, buddy. Congrats on the win on the contest. No luck on the duck race. James, you are out. Let's see who we got next. We've got Ishura running themselves out of the race. We're almost there. TJ is running themselves out of the race. Who is going to lose? Who's going to win? Authority, you are out of the race. Let's see what we've got. Arkansas, no! Arkansas can't get a win. Lizzie, you are out. Let's see. We've got Ella Anya out of the race. We've got 4 ducks left. Who's going to take it? We're going to shuffle it up a little bit here. And we've got Ready, Steady, Quack. Sigma, you are out of the race. We have Erebo, Usain, and William Lilly. Congratulations on the win, guys. We've got William Lilly. We've got Usain. And we've got Edible. Edible, you've getting lucky a few times now, buddy. You were out early, Haj. I called your name. Don't worry. I made sure you were in there. Congratulations to our winners. Sorry to our losers. Better luck on the next one. Congratulations, guys. Usain, you've gotten lucky a few times now, dude. Congrats. Make sure you guys are opening a ticket with your BEP20 wallet. You won 10 USDT. Like I said, this starting like last week, we started to do it where it's 10 USDT for every win period, except for the contests. And the difference in what I have for budget and what I give away during the week and in the contests are going to go towards a monthly contest from this point on. No, it's not 15, bro. I already said it. I have an announcement up there with it. You guys, it's 10. That's it. We changed it. It's changed, bro. It's still $10. Don't be ungrateful for $10. I could get rid of the drawings on the daily events in general because I don't like giving away money for nothing. And participation bonuses aren't my thing. You all know that. So you can appreciate the $10 or I can give it to somebody else. Or I could just get rid of them entirely. I'm fine with any of those situations. All right? Appreciate the fact that there are giveaways for nothing but being here. Like, there's no reason to be upset over that. Okay? But yeah. So, and in case you need the message, right? In case you need the message, that's where I posted that. Okay? We from for this month on, we're doing 10 USDT for all giveaways, for all random winnings and shit like that. The pricing for the contest was changed too. It's 5 winners at 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. So I've changed it up a little bit. All right. And I'm going to continue to change it up until I find a very happy system that we can work with long term. All right. Everything that I do is a test. Everything I do is seeing what works, what's incentivizing, what isn't, what brings you guys in, what doesn't. If you guys don't show up, you guys don't show up, and then I'll change it up again. And that's fine. You guys do show up, you guys do participate, then that's fine too. It's completely up to you guys. I'm not forcing any of you to be here. What's up, Brainiac? I missed you too, brother. It's nice to see you back. How you been? But yeah, like I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to be here and feel like there's a purpose for being here aside from the winnings. But I also want to give you guys a little bit of something each time you come out here, right? And they allow me to do that, right? I'm not the giveaway person, okay? I'm very much not the giveaway type of person. I would rather run contests every day and give somebody something for a contest every day. Of course, Erebo, and I appreciate that you appreciate it, bro. But like I would rather do a contest every day. I'd rather do like a thread contest daily. So I could do it where we're top three winners every day from a thread contest gain money. But then the people who come in and just hang out and don't really feel like participating in a thread contest wouldn't win anything. Not everybody's a content creator. But most of you guys here are here for Guildhall for the content creation, and like I want to give to all of you, and like you guys just coming in and having fun and hanging out helps me have a good time when I'm doing this too. So I appreciate you guys too, even though you may not be participating in everything. You know, like it's hard. It's hard to find a really happy medium. And I hate giveaway culture because I think giveaway culture leads to like really lackluster participation in events. But for the most part, you guys are always out here and always supporting and always participating. So I can't complain about that. So I'm happy to give it away. Yeah, the creative ticket. I'll post a link here, buddy. You got it. But yeah, man, I'm really happy to have you guys here, and I really appreciate all your participation. So now, as far as the contest, I see that we've had a bunch of people leave. So I'm going to give a bunch of you guys here that have stayed after the giveaway a head start on this next contest, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to create an article about a specific AI platform, okay? It doesn't, I'm not asking you to choose from a list or anything like that, right? I want you to pick like ChatGPT, Grok, Meta, VO, Gemini. Pick an AI platform that you use or you enjoy using that has been helpful to you, or even an AI feature on a platform for like Canva, the Canva AI, or something like that, and write a simple article on that AI. How's that sound? So what you can do is you can create an article on ChatGPT and how the features that you enjoy and that you use consistently. So like let's say you use it for coding, right? So let's go with a new chat, right? Right? Let's say you use it for coding. I need you to help me code a simple function that provides me with a list of users from a database or something, right? Like that you're able to like go through how you would do it, which tools you found most useful, the prompting methods maybe that you use for your AI, something that like just trying to think about how to word this for you guys. Just sort of like an article on what you use it for, what you like about it, whether you think it's going to be more useful in the future, problems that you might have with it. Like just include some information on the AI tool of your choice. Or or you can create an article on a robotics project that has like AI built into it. You can do anything with that, right? AI and robotics. It's the AI robot challenge. Um, Yes, this is recorded. It's on the YouTube crib, and I gave you a little bit of a hard time over like your shadows and attention to detail. That's essentially what caused you to be so low in the list. But I think you did amazing, Crib. I think that your creativity is great. Yes, I will post it in event updates, Sieg. Um, so I want an article this time. It doesn't have to be a 10-page paper. Just a good simple article on which tools you use, why it's important to you, and what you look forward to feature wise in the future. Um, or of course a robot, like a robot that interests you and that you're looking forward to, like if you're looking forward to like the robot that's going to help make tasks easier at home, or the cleaning bot that's going to take care of the dishes and cook and do daily menial tasks that you don't want to do at home, right? Or the military bots that's going to eliminate death in war, and like there's so many options that you can choose from, and I don't want to limit your options and your creativity, because when I give you guys like really set parameters for things, you guys tend to overthink the set parameters. But then when I give you guys like really open, like do what you want stuff, sometimes you guys perform really amazing, and other times not so much. So I want to see where this goes. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do a contest on an article this week, and I'm gonna start incorporating some things in from some of our partners more as we go too. So you'll be able to have a little more fun with some of the stuff that we're connected to in the IBC ecosystem. So yeah. Um, Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else on my agenda for today. We have tomorrow. We have tomorrow for the To the Moon event. I got to get with Caesar tonight, and we're gonna figure out exactly what he's running tomorrow. I'm gonna announce it today. I'm gonna put it in the events today, and then from here we're gonna figure it out. I need to go over the evaluation of the events. If you guys don't show up to events, you can do it on Medium or you guys can do it on X. Um, that's it. But if you do it on Medium, post a link to the article on X, and then post that X link to the guild showcase. So I want remember we only allow X links, so it needs to be through X, and you're not getting viewership on your account if you're not posting on X. So there's no sense of creating an article and not getting somebody to look at it, right? They need X articles need premium or at least basic, I think, to use. So yeah, they need verification, which is why I which is why I say you guys can use Medium. But yeah. So, is there anything else that I can help you guys with today? Is there any questions? Anything going on? Anything you want to know? Crib, don't forget to open your damn ticket, or like tag me in your ticket. Because I need to. Medium is free, bro. All you need is an account, and you can do that with just a Google login or something. So Medium is also awesome. Authority, with your winnings, when you get your winnings, upgrade. You see what I'm saying? You guys that are winning off of your content should be using that money. I get it that you guys like it helps out a lot IRL, but this is money that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise, right? So utilize this money, these funds, these winnings towards building up your platform more so that you can progress in content creation. There's no point in winning and not progressing or gaining access to tools and stuff that you can use to create better, to reach out to people better, to monetize when you get the impressions that you need, right? I'm not saying that as a 100 follower account to upgrade, because it's kind of like um it's kind of like shouting out into an empty tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Build your account first, of course. I'll catch you later, Sieg. All right, let's go. Let's go on X real quick. Oh, damn it! Here we go. X.com. Let's go on X real quick, right? I want to see, guys. Toss me your follower numbers here real quick. I'm up at 1926 right now, right? That's from like 1800 a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, right? So I'm growing consistently. I'm constantly paying attention. You don't have to sit there and watch your follower count in and out, right? But periodically taking a note of how you're progressing helps, right? When you have premium, you have a lot of cool tools that allow you. That's X Pro. That's not what I wanted. I wanted analytics. When you have X Premium, you get a lot of cool tools that show you impressions over the last 7 days, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 months. 3 months is the important number, right? Because your 3 month impressions are what determines if you get monetized. Follows over time, unfollows, right? So some people follow me Friday, May 30th. What was I doing Friday, May 30th? I have no fucking idea, right? But there's ways for me to find out, right? So long as you have the premium features, you can look. So 3 months, right? What did I do May 30th? May 30th, right? Spaces. I went on a space, right? I went on a space. We did the X community spaces, and I started talking shit about Laudio, right? And that's where I got most of my impressions from. That's where I got my follows from, because I was fucking around on Spaces. Spaces help with my growth so much. I love Spaces. Spaces are my jam, right? Um, Content, right? I click this one. 23 impressions. It shows my impressions over time. It shows who my audience was for it. These are important things. Likes, replies, reposts, engagement rates, media views. These are all things that help you learn and grow based on your platform, right? Video content. See what video content I have. Completion rates down. That's no good. That means I'm not hooking people. Lives. I'm too loudio. I'm too loudio. I'm too loudio. I'm not loudio enough. Yeah, fuck Laudio. Fuck Laudio. Um, but yeah, these are important. Your impressions are important. Your engagement rate is important. Engagements are important. Replies, eh, they help. Verified followers go a long way. Likes, likes are important. Reposts, bookmarks. That's why call to actions are important. What's up, Maddox?
You keep saying this word important. What are we metricing? What's the
Just X
important to
accounts.
what?
X account. It's important to the one for the algorithm and two for your growth.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Impressions are a huge thing. Actually, and my impressions over the course of the last few months have been bad. I'm not. They're not bad. They're okay. I do all right, but I expect more from myself all the time. Like, so I give myself a hard time with that. But like, you can sort by impressions. What did better? What did worse? You know what you're doing. Like, so apparently, my posts on CJN do better. No, I didn't make any money from Laudio because I didn't add the right wallet. It was so stupid how they have it set up, and they did it that way probably on purpose, and made it really like complicated to connect your account right. And for some reason, my Phantom kept connecting as an Ethereum address rather than as a Solana address, so I got fucked. But I don't care because I don't like Laudio. I wanted to participate in it to talk shit about it, not to promote it. All of my Laudio posts. Where are my Laudio posts? Um, my Laudio post didn't even get great engagement because yeah. Um,
My Twitter's terrible. I just brought it up to compare.
just to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mine's terrible.
I don't make money off of Twitter, so I don't
either.
pay much
I don't.
attention
I
to
don't
it.
focus on it. No.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the Laudio? Oh, that was the one, the bot one. This one, right? So I'm gonna pull this one out. Disclaimer: when I say you're becoming a bot for Loud and at Stay Loudio, I don't mean you aren't intelligent or don't have good takes. They're turning all of the decent or good content creators in the space with the following into a botnet for message amplification. This is going to hurt the creator economy, not help it. It is completely in the company's favor. It is going to primarily benefit Stay Loudio and Kaido, and will not allow them to continue to undercut the creators with the promise of potential earnings. GG, well played. Loud in my way. You're a bot, right? So I like all of my shit about Laudio was talking shit about Laudio. A lot of people hated on me for it. I don't care because you know what? I'm not monetized through X. I make my money participating in communities and building things up and making fun experiences for people. I don't need to be on X for that. X helps me like amplify messages and shit like that and helps me in maybe my day to day with this job sometimes, but I'm not reliant on my X posts to make money. Like, so I found other ways to monetize besides social media. And that's why I do what I do. And Maddox poofed. No, Maddox is here. Never mind. I thought you
I'm
poofed.
showing you. I'm showing off Grid's metrics right now. I
Oh
was
yeah,
just
well
looking at
Grid
that.
has a lot of followers,
Grid has
especially because
130,000 followers, for
that's
example,
because
like just for reference.
but they're major social questing. So
Of
like
course.
yeah,
So I wanted to just compare the two and see what we were looking at, but I don't
look
know
at
if
the
it's
3 month.
relevant. You know, go to the
Look at
side.
the
Go to the go to the side. Jesus.
Maddox having technical difficulties is hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
Fuck that. I have another. It's either way. So those are. I just wanted to see. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What do I want to look at? But these are my posts on the account, and of course they do really well because they have
go back to
130,000.
overview.
Yes. Overview. Why do I
Go
want to
to
see it in
per
bars?
period
Oh, that's just the last. Yeah.
daily,
Which period?
or go up to 3 month.
Uh-huh. What was this?
That
88,000 impressions was probably a heavily advertised piece of the thing. Where is my
you can
premium
click
at?
that day.
Yeah?
You should be able to click that day.
Nope.
No, okay. So then go to content,
Mm-hmm.
right? Scroll all the
Then
way.
I
Are
can
you all the
click.
way up at the
Well,
top?
I can click the date if I
Yeah,
want to.
but just click the clock one. I think impressions. Is that
So
the
there's
one?
the node activation.
Okay, so yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I like looking at the content because for me it just shows me like what did the best. For me, the most recent thing that did the best was me like trolling and shitposting. It's terrible, but that's I
People
I
love
was
drama.
I was claiming to I never do it. So it worked doubly in my favor because like I'm generally earnest with my posts and on like it's like nothing, it's always usually like either some event, something I'm actually serious about talking about, or something genuine. So like this was like totally left field for me,
Yep.
to be saying that I'm suing another company. Um and if you look into it, it's just like me, literally. Like I had AI write me a fake call like a class action lawsuit against Darktable, and it was funny. Um, but it was just me like ranting on how much I loved the game. But you had to like open it to see that. Otherwise, it was just looked pretty invasive.
Yep.
Did pretty well. It
But
did
that's
pretty well.
usually the posts that do really well.
And I did this post in 40 minutes before a game night, just because I had a hair up my butt. Like I just had a urge to do it. It was literally just to make fun
It
of the
was an
founder
impulsive
and have
thing.
fun.
Yeah.
It was very impulsive. Like I
But
drummed
those are
up
some
the
of the things
image.
that do the best. And that's the thing,
It was
guys.
yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
afraid to just fucking post something.
Wing it. Have fun.
Exactly. A lot of the posts that do really well are the ones that I do with like a real hard time crunch. And that's why I'm saying, like, don't be afraid to just fucking do something spur of the moment. Don't be afraid to participate last minute in a contest. Don't be afraid to just toss something up there without like spending hours and hours poring over it, right?
I
Like,
did this post on the toilet. Just want to be clear about that. This is my like pinned post right now,
it's a literal
and it's
shit
stock.
post.
It's well, no, it was when it was after we launched Dream Test Labs, right? And so
Yeah.
like I had a bunch of people asking like, what are you doing? Who is this? Or why are you working for these people now? What's going on? What's this? What's this? And I was basically just responding to all the questions. Like I just started writing out a post in a FAQ form, and then
Yep.
I took this image from my profile. I hand scribbled this arrow to the new co-founder title, and
Yep.
that was my image. Like I did
But
this
that's
all
the
on my
thing.
phone.
You didn't have to do it professionally. You kind of just
No,
tapped it out. And
yeah,
sometimes those are the posts that we have that do the best in what
yeah,
in our content creation.
yeah. I was just I was just talking, doing things. So
Some of the best lives that I do are just random spur of the moment. Like let's hop on and play a game, or let's hop
yeah,
on and talk about random shit. Some of the best spaces I have are just me jumping up and shit talking some random topic.
whatever
Like
it is, guys. Like whenever we're talking about like like whether it's sharing in a space or like creating something, like honestly like the perfection details don't matter. If you're sharing something from the heart, it's as cheesy as it sounds, it's gonna be the most impactful, versus something heavily calculated and heavily drawn out. Like just be honest and do it from passion, um
passion
things
wins
tend to be
over
better.
9/10 of the time.
Oh yeah,
Like it,
authenticity,
when
like all
yeah,
of that,
exactly. Like
100%. Yeah.
I think that's one of
We
the
want to know
things that
you.
helped me the most when it comes to
Yeah.
like my lives and my streams and stuff like that is that I'm real. I don't give a fuck. I talk about what I feel like talking about. I make the statements that I feel like I need to make a statement about. If I'm on a space, I give my genuine takes. I always have the disclaimer, that these views don't necessarily represent the views of my company or anybody that I might be involved with. I have some really cringe views sometimes. I have some really good takes sometimes. And I admit that. And you know what? If I'm wrong about something, hopefully somebody gives me a correction and I learn something from it. If I'm under a predisposition that something is what it is and somebody corrects me on it and I learn something, not only have I benefited, somebody else who might have that misconception in the audience also benefits from it. So
Hmm.
there's multiple benefits to you being wrong in a lot of cases. It and what does it hurt? Oh, I made a bad take. What are they gonna crucify me for it? Like you see people like what was that? The Kate Irwin thing, where she said single player MMO. Um, and everybody was like, "What the
Hmm.
fuck is this
Hmm.
girl talking about?" Right? But it stirred up a conversation, right? It stirred up
Yeah.
a conversation, and everybody was talking about it, and people explored the ideas around it, and that's the thing. Like when I come out, my big thing is I want people to think. I don't care if I'm right. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't. It's my views. I don't give a fuck. But if people think about the situation that we're in, the industry, what's going on in it, the projects that we're paying attention to, and it spurs some genuine, unique thought outside of let me just listen to the big mouthpieces that are out there spewing content in my face, then I'm happy about it. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, don't overthink it, Isaac. Just post. So long as you're not being derogative, so long as you're not hurting somebody, so long as you're not promoting being derogative or hurting people, who gives a fuck? Why not? What does it hurt? Does it really hurt your image on a social media platform if you post an L take that somebody else thinks isn't a good take? Look at fucking content creation platforms like Alpha Fox. Alpha
I'm
Fox,
sorry. I
bro,
have to jet.
that is yeah,
I
no,
will
that's
see you
okay,
soon.
buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll
Thanks for
see you
having me
soon.
on. Love you.
Of
Go, go,
course,
go.
Maddox. Love you too, brother.
Bye.
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 Um, Have any of you seen Alpha Fox? I'm sure that I went through it with a couple of you the other day, right? Like, let's go over Alpha Fox real quick. And this is one of the things that really annoy the hell out of me, right? Um, yeah, look, we've got Caesar posting to the moon, our friend. Make sure that you guys are engaging with this because the better we do with attendance for these events, the better we can do more events. Yeah. So make sure that you guys are doing your thing with it. Okay. I'll review your quest when I review your quest, Porto Gerist. If you did it right, you did it right. If not, then it'll be failed. Don't worry. 100X is promoting it. Let's fucking go, guys. We've got our friends doing the friend thing and supporting us. Make sure you guys are supporting too, and make sure you guys are supporting 100X as well, right? Because 100X is an amazing group. Yeah. What the fuck is that? That's kind of a cool fox. Maybe that's our new mascot for DTL. That'd be kind of cool. Game fashions. I don't want to spend developing better quality long-term games. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's take a look at AlphaVox real quick, Isaac, just so that you can see, right? And I hate this platform so much, but I get so much engagement when I post on these because I shit post hard on there, right? But like AlphaVox, also I don't need a man in my life. Also, right? Right? So this guy just shit posts about women and random shit all the time, right? Point of view, you're an independent woman. It's cringeworthy. It's meant to get these like hard reactions to them, right? That's what these posts are for. Inches away from a shootout here, right? Like Donald Trump shit, right? Mom and dad are canceling the divorce and renewing their vows. Like these are all things that this fucking platform does, and they do it specifically to gain the reactions, right? So they just do whatever they want. And they get all these views. I mean, granted, half of them might be botted, whatever, but they've got 717K followers, and they're obviously monetized, right? So they're doing something right. Even if you don't like their platform, even if you don't like what they're doing, they're making money, right? And your goal is to make money. Post what you want to fucking post, right? Post what you want to post. Try to get a really good habit of posting along the same content genre, and eventually your algorithm will update and push it to people that are in that same content genre, right? Or people who have their algorithm trained to Ethereum or whatever else, right? Like if you look at your timeline, right? I got Nopera. Nopera, because I follow Nopera. Me and him are constantly doing things together in the industry and streaming together and creating content and doing game nights and stuff like that. Vo, because I follow Vo and I interact with them a lot. Big name in the space. It's beneficial for me to have engagement with them and shit like that. They may not follow me, but I follow them. It helps. On chain, like most of my stuff is Web3 related, right? GMs from certain people. Um, I'd send my last dollar, forfeit a large pizza, or give my shirt off my back, and people will still talk shit about me. Point being, don't listen to the noise. Keep your head up. Be a good person, and and life will bless you. Keep building. Van Ho is amazing. I love Van Ho. Van, don't let anybody bring you down. But like these are all like content creators, content platforms, game platforms. My algorithm is trained towards that, right? All this is all like AVAX Gaming, Wardens. This is what my algorithm is trained for, and I post along the lines for most of this shit anyway. So it's good, right? And I get the attention that I need for the things that I need. Um, just don't be afraid, bro. Just post what you want to post. Who gives a fuck? I'm a, like it's hard to sit there and be like I'm gonna be concerned about posting or doing something for me. Like I just post what I want, right? Don't be afraid to post. Do what you love. Post about what you love. The algo will adjust. Haters will hate. Fuck it. Just do it. Right? I might get some good engagement off of this, you know? I didn't spend an hour doing it. Took me 5 minutes. I added some cringy fucking graphic to it. I do what I want. Don't be afraid to post. Do what you love. Post about what you love. The algo will adjust. Haters will hate. Fuck it. Just do it. Because the moment you start doing it is the moment you start making progress. Not doing it, you're not going to progress. You're not going to learn what to do. You're not going to learn what not to do. You're not going to learn anything. You're not going to grow. Do you know why? Because you're not doing it. Overthinking things is what kills us 9/10 of the time when it comes to trying to do something in life. When you're forced to do it, usually you just do it. And you're either successful or you're unsuccessful. If it's not costing you anything, it doesn't cost you anything to do. So why not do it? Why not just say fuck it and do it, right? Because if you don't get anywhere. So it doesn't matter anyway, right? But at least if you take a chance on it, you've got an opportunity, right? You've got a chance. Pixels is live streaming for some reason. I didn't realize Pixels was still a thing.
Um, we had a conversation about this internally, and really the best thing that we can do to
They've
mitigate
got an
this is
arcade in
to
Pixels?
significantly reduce the amount of reputation that
When did they
pets
start
give.
doing?
So let me grab the values.
Huh.
So if you have a pet in the next few days, you might notice a little bit of a dip in your reputation score. You will now receive 15 points per pet, with a max available of 105
All right, guys, but yeah,
points
we're gonna leave it
from
at that.
owning pets.
Remember,
So
this is going
some
to be
pet
a
owners might notice
AI
a bit of a
robot
reputation dip,
article
and that is
tournament,
why
article competition for the
it's
week.
just the best way that we can
I'm gonna
reduce
set it for
this
Saturday or
abuse
Sunday, probably
on
for the
owning
end.
pets.
I don't want to give you
For
guys
now.
too little time, but I don't want to give you guys
Yeah,
too
so
much
basically
time.
there's gonna be like
I
a
don't need you guys
temporary
overthinking
nerf
things.
to pet
I
reputation
don't
while
need
we get
like
a better situation
a
out.
technical research paper
So
on
yeah, it's one of those things that like
on
sometimes you have to
ChatGPT.
balance this kind of stuff, right? We think that nerfing this
9 a.m.
abuse would
on
be better for
Monday.
players in the short term. We know that it's gonna be a little sad to those of you who own a pet in the short to medium term.
Monday might be a
But
problem, bro.
yeah, Chuck, basically we're gonna get a better
we have
situation
the
for
tournament
determining
on
pet
Monday.
ownership pretty soon. So yeah, this kind of stuff will be coming. We want some fixes around.
Okay.
We have the
What
Blood
time is-
Loop tournament.
Did they announce the time yet?
I don't think they did.
They did. Hold on.
I think they announced when we would have access. I don't think they announced when the tournament is going to be. Well, Cyber Devil has his own team now?
Whatever. Good.
Wasn't he on our team?
No.
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 Oh, no, we got Denka, Valent, me, you, and Nopera.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm,
never
mhm.
mind. Yeah, we don't have an announcement there. Sorry, guys, one sec. Yeah, they're increasing the deadline to the 12th for team submission because some teams are missing people. And we haven't gotten an official time. Oh wait, no, we do. Confirming starting time with the team 2 p.m. GMT.
10 a.m.
Fuck.
We're fine.
No, we're not because we got to move our fucking thing.
What thing?
Because that's our guild hall day for me and you.
Shish. Not good.
All right, guys, real quick question. Should we move the guild hall event to another time that's better for us, or should we reschedule the guild hall for the week after? because this tournament is $2,500 a head, and we're not missing this tournament. So
We gotta make our paper too.
yeah, we're not missing this tournament. If we take first place, it's $2,500 per person on the team. No. So, um, what time do the kiddos get on the bus?
8:30.
8:30. That would give us an hour. What was supposed to be at 9? Was that the meeting for somebody or something?
Mm-hmm.
Was that Bettner?
Mm-mm. Something else.
Something else. Um, who was it? Just curious. Like, can we
I'll tell you later.
push the meeting a day?
I'll tell you later.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Anyway,
We can push the meeting. We're good.
we can. Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like, all right.
we're good.
So, would you guys prefer it to be where we start earlier for the like 8:45 or something like that for the guild hall, and do it for an hour? Or would you guys rather it be where we push it to another day or something? Because I'm pretty sure you have something going on at like 12, 1, and 2 for Monday, don't you? So I don't know if we can do it later. And then top it off, a lot of these guys
On
are
Monday?
like, yeah.
We could. But I don't want to keep
I
you guys up
also
too late. But we could.
that's what I'm wondering about. Maybe I'll put it up to a poll for you guys, and then we can figure it out. Because
I'm
I don't
I'm
want you
free the
guys.
rest of Monday if there's any later time. I'm fine with that. Okay?
Yeah, we'll figure it out, guys. I don't want you guys to miss the event. Also, I think maybe we'll give Dev an option to give us an idea on what he would like us to go over this time too.
Okay.
Because last week, let me see, hold on. We did last Monday. We did the event. We did the Guildhall
Lighting.
final
No, we
post.
did Canva. No, we did Canva. Yeah.
Yeah, we did Canva, and we fucked up the recordings again.
I know.
Every
I'll
time
just
we
do
try to
another.
do Canva, we fuck up
It's
the
fine. I'm
recordings.
just gonna I'm gonna just make a video on Canva and just do it that way. But okay, so Dev, are you here? Let's see.
Dev is not here.
Lame.
Oh, he may be. He may be around. Dev, are you here? No, he's not here. He's not coming. I don't think he's joining us, but we'll figure it out. Um, so yeah, we're gonna figure out what we're doing. I know you guys are still here. So we're probably gonna end the live space here, and I'll get a couple of announcements out with some some polls for what we're gonna do for next Monday. This is the problem with doing daily events is that when something else comes up, I have to move the daily event because we do this every day, and there's going to be things that I need to attend to or things that I want to attend to, and I'm trying to keep this on a consistent basis for you guys, but sometimes opportunity calls and you got to take it. And I don't want you guys to ever know that you have to be here. Like, if you guys have an opportunity, you guys have something to benefit you, take the opportunity. Don't push it aside for this specifically because we're going to be here consistently throughout time. Like, you're not missing an opportunity by not joining in one time. We record everything. You have the opportunity to come back and check things out again later on. Well, I'm here for you, right? And I'm going to continue to be here for you as long as I'm here. So don't miss opportunities that are going to benefit you just to come here and hang out with me. Do what you got to do in life. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep doing what you got to do. And I'll be here when you come back, okay? But yeah, we're gonna get some polls out because we're gonna take an opportunity for this event and try to make some money off of it and have some fun with it at the same time. And maybe I'll live stream it for you guys. It'll be a blood loop. It's a creator tournament anyway, right, Maddox? We'll probably be able to live stream. So
Everybody
I
should
can,
be. Yeah.
yeah,
No, it's I think it's gonna be encouraged even.
But yeah. And Newbie, it's been a while since I seen you, buddy. Welcome back in. But yeah, we're gonna see what times are good for everybody, and we'll see what happens here. Yeah, man, I haven't seen you in a bit. I'm happy to see you back. Um, yeah, same with Brainiac. Brainiac's been here a lot, and he hasn't been here in a little while, and now he's back too. So I'm happy to see you guys again. Um, yeah, so on that note, we're going to end this. I'm going to end the live real quick. Remember, guys, if you want to come and join in, you're more than welcome to come be a friend. www.discord.gg, or wow, www.discord.com/CJN friends. Come be a friend, come hang out, come participate, come learn, grow, and earn together with us. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with To the Moon with Caesar. So, yeah.